So, my dear student, today I am going to talk about a very important topic, that how you can be fluent in English language. As I also post this video on my YouTube channel, so the one who is my subscriber on my YouTube channel, so he or she can easily watch the same video on my YouTube channel. So today, as I just told you, that I am going to discuss, I am going to tell you about what are the ways, through which ways you can be fluent in English language. So first of all, I would like to tell you that if you are learning this language from quite a long time ago, so if it is not working out in your favor, and with the passage of time you are not learning new words, you are not learning new videos, you are not learning anything new, so I just tell you that if you practice, if you kept practicing in speaking English language, then that day is not too far that you will also be fluent in English language. You will also be speaking like the native speakers. So here I have some tips and tricks that I am going to tell you. That first of all, you have to be consistent. It is not success doesn't come overnight, right? So you have to pay the price. If you practice 10 to 15 minutes in a day on regularly basis on different topics, so I can guarantee you, I can take a guarantee on your behalf that you will be fluent in English language, and you will also be speaking like the native speakers. So here I have a strategy. I have a strategy for you, that every single day you have to come up with a new topic, right? And there are many applications available on Play Store, so you can download these any one of these applications and you are good to go. And every single time or every single day, whenever you connect with somebody to talk on any topic, so you have to tell him straightforward that I am not going to ask what is your name, I am not going to ask where do you live, because I have nothing to do with you. So you have to only speak with me in English language. So this is my topic. If you are okay with this topic, we can speak. Otherwise, you can decline my call. So in this way, what will happen? Your time will save, right? Your time will be saved, because you will not be asking mundane questions or monotonous questions like where are you from, what do you do. Because if you are an engineer, if you are a doctor, and if I am a student, so you have nothing to do with my profession. The same way I have nothing to do with your profession, teaching, right? So this is a very simple thing, and in this way you can easily be fluent in English language. And one more thing I would also tell you, that if you practice on daily basis, uh, be it reading, be it writing, be it speaking, or be it listening 10 to 15 minutes of English podcast, so every single day you will be learning something new, and with the passage of time you will be learning. And it is not that you kept putting in your efforts, and speaking English is not your thing. No, it is not going to happen. Definitely it will take some time, and with the passage of time each and everything will be fine. So here I have another suggestion for you, that if you are going to the center for improving your communication skill, or for improving your for enhancing your communication skill, and you are giving 30 to 40 minutes in a day of speaking English, right? And you go there, you get ready, and you pay the fee, and the teachers teach you that we are going to teach preposition today. Today I will teach you conjunction, right? So in this way your English is not going to be fine, your English is not going to be level up. So how your English will improve, how your communication will definitely improve? It will only improve if you practice on daily basis. So I would suggest you that keep practicing of speaking English, and don't bother about writing, don't bother about reading or any other stuff. Just pick up your mobile and install any uh, English language learning application, and try to speak with anybody. But I am also warning you that the people will always be asking the same mundane questions. Where are you from? What do you do? Where do you live in village, or you are living in a city? Because you already know the answers and you already know how to ask these questions, right? So you don't have to worry about asking these same questions from every co-learner. You have to bring a new strategy, you have to come up with a new topic. That suppose if you are going to discuss about favorite things, right, from another person. So after saying hello, hi, how are you, then you have to say, you have to inform in advance that this is my topic. If you are interested to talk on this topic, then I can only talk with you, otherwise I will not speak with you, because I already know the answers of where are you from, what do you do. So in this way you will not waste your time, and in this way you will also not waste the precious time of your co-learner. So here this strategy also worked out for me, because if it has worked out for me, so definitely it will also work out in your favor. So what was happening, I it has been more than 2 years I have been learning this language from a lot of podcasters, from a lot of speaking applications through installed on my mobile. So but after certain period of time I thought that if I am putting lot of my efforts in speaking English, but why my English is still not improving? So an idea crossed my mind that it is all because of your bad strategy. So you are not speaking on different topics, you are just hitting the same topic again and again, and you don't have the different vocabularies. Because why I'm suggesting you that you have to speak on different topics every single day. Because suppose if you talked with any person and your topic is favorite, so your vocabulary would be different, right? And another day if your topic is home, definitely you cannot use your vocabulary that you used in my favorite things, right? Because every topic has a uh, different vocabulary. So try to be fluent in English language. Don't waste your precious time here and there just talking on useless topics, right? So act upon my advice, whatever I am telling you. You have to be fluent in English language, and I guarantee you that one day you will also be speaking like a pro. But it will take some time, nothing happens in a jiffy, right? If you think that today I have spoken 5 minutes, and tomorrow I will be fluent in English language, or I will be speaking like the native speakers, or I will be speaking like the advanced speakers. No, it is not going to happen. Definitely it will take some lot of time, and because your learning curve is different, my learning curve is different. Suppose if I learn 10 to 15 words in a day, and at the end of the day I just remember, I just memorize 10 words out of 15. And on the other hand, if you are also learn, if you have also learned these 15 new words, but at the end of the day you can only remember 5 to 6 words, so your learning curve is totally different than mine. So because the same way as I'm just mentioning you, that uh, your IQ is totally different than me, and your way of learning is totally different than me, because this is my learning curve, this is my learning strategy, that how I became fluent in English language in a very short span of time. I think it only took 5 to 6 months at a stretch, because let me tell you one more interesting thing, that ever since I started practicing on these applications, I have never ever spoken on the same subject again. I have never ever spoken on the same topic again. Right? So in this way, I am not wasting my time, and in this way I am also not wasting uh, the precious time of my co-learner. So if you also want to be fluent in English language, try to try to be concise, try to be focused, try to be goal oriented person, that what is your strategy, and how, is this strategy working out in your favor or not. So if that strategy is working out in your favor, stick to it, um, I also uh, I would also pray for you that you can also be fluent in English language. So let me tell you one more thing in advance, that you will find a lot of people on applications. They have nothing to do with learning this language. They are just here to waste your time and to waste their precious time, and they don't want to be fluent in English language. Actually, they want to be fluent in English language, but their motives are different as well. Because if you connected with any non-serious co-learner, ask him or decline the call. Don't drag that thing that you have to be fluent in English language. If he is not serious about his or her life, how can you make him serious? So this is my urge to all of my students, that try to be fluent in English language. This English language is very easy to learn if your strategy is up to the mark. You if your intentions are aligned with your practice, if you are practicing, if you practice on daily basis, and if you try to consume a good content while learning this language, so I'm not afraid that you will not be fluent in English language. Definitely you will be fluent in English language, you will also be speaking like a pro. But in this way, this every language, be it English, German, French, or any language that you really want to learn, it takes time, right? Because I didn't learn English in just 5 days or in just 10 days, right? I learned this language from last couple of months, right? And I have been putting in a lot of my efforts in speaking English. Sometimes I'm speaking more than 2 hours. Sometimes I speak more than 5 hours in a day. It totally depends on the availability of my time. Suppose if if I have to go to my school and I don't have free time and my plate is already full, so at that time I don't speak for 2 to 5 hours in a day. So at that time I just speak 30 minutes, 40 minutes, or maximum 2 hours in a day. But if I have a holiday, or if I have taken leave from my school, so if I have nothing to do, I do not spend my leisure time scrolling the reels or doing something else. I am I have been practicing of speaking in speaking English from quite a long time ago. So that's why my English is improving day by day. And in this way, it will also help out in your favor, because if it is helping me out, it will also help you out. And this is not my brainchild, right? It is a tested and proven technique, that if you practice, if you are consistent of learning anything new, so it will also be fluent in English language. So may Allah bless you. And this was from my side. That is all for today. May Allah bless you. And Hafiz.